yes, smiles are important as well as doing mathematics. I work as a stand-up comedian, and if I don't make people smile, I don't get paid. And so while we were looking at the cost per smile from much more of a marketing, engaging an audience angle, a lot of it is very similar to what I find presenting comedy to a crowd from on stage. I present a TV show on the Discovery Channel, which means no one is watching it. But the bulk of it, it just logged you smiling at my career. Thanks a lot, everyone.
So it's a computer-based software. It runs an algorithm which uses a camera that anonymously looks at the audience and is able to understand what those faces are communicating. We understand gender, we understand age, we understand emotion, we understand if they're wearing glasses or have a moustache, and all of that data is aggregated and presented anonymously.
But if you'll smile, this should smile with you. So can you give that a go? If everyone smiles, and give it a moment. Hey! All right, and then if you all look sad, you look sad.
We can use this system to collect the emotions of the audience and then average that and present that on the screen. So we had a neutral face when everyone was just learning something about the Rubik's Cube, but when they really understood it and they laughed, we saw the smiley face, the avatar, then express that aggregate emotion.
Yeah, if you smile more convincingly than that. There we go. And then the value to that content goes up. So it's a way of putting a value or a currency on the emotion that we're detecting.
I do use algorithms trying to make people smile and hopefully laugh, and I looked up some research called Laugh Lab where they got lots of people to submit and rank jokes and then they analysed them. And so in the session we got people writing their own jokes, we analysed them like they did here, and we were able to show some of the very basic rules behind comedy. Things like setting up expectations and breaking it, and even just the way you structure a sentence. The later the comedy word in your joke is in the sentence, the funnier it becomes. I have one pun when there's room for two. That's nice.
When it comes to cosmetic surgery, our part, I always keep a straight face.
That's good. It was such a great huddle to be involved with. We had such a great range of people, and I really appreciate iotec bringing us all together, and I really enjoyed working with the guys from BlueSight with this phenomenal equipment which can track people's smiles. In my work, I have to kind of gauge it just by looking at the audience, but with this equipment, I was actually able to put some hard numbers on it, and that just pleased me deeply.